It was just past 9 p.m. when I clocked out of my second job. The diner was quiet that night, too quiet, and the steady rhythm of wiping down tables and refilling salt shakers had given me too much time to think. About my divorce. About my little girl, asleep at home with her grandma. About how hollow the world can feel when you give everything you have and it's still not enough. I left my apron on the hook and stepped out into the brisk night air. The parking lot was empty except for one car, a sleek black sedan, its hood up, hazard lights blinking. A woman stood next to it, pacing, holding her phone up like it might conjure magic if she stared hard enough. Her heels clicked when she noticed me. "Hey, excuse me? You wouldn't happen to know about cars, would you? My battery's dead, and I can't get through to roadside." She looked frazzled. But what struck me most was her voice, polished and poised, yet there was a crack in it, just like the crack in me. I hesitated for a second, then nodded. "I can help. Give me 5 minutes." I grabbed my jumper cables from my truck. As I worked, she hovered nearby, hugging herself against the cold. "You're good at this," she said softly. "You just help people like this?" I shrugged. "It's nothing. I've had enough people drive past me when I needed help. Figured I shouldn't be one of them." She smiled faintly, though her eyes were glassy. "That says a lot about you." Her car roared back to life, and she beamed. "You're a lifesaver." "Thank you, Daniel," I said. "Daniel," she repeated, like she was trying it on for size. "I'm Claire. I owe you a coffee at least. Please, just wait here." Before I could protest, she ducked into her car and drove across the street to the all-night cafe. She came back 10 minutes later with 2 steaming cups. We sat on the curb, sipping in silence. I didn't ask why her mascara was smudged or why her hands trembled. And she didn't ask why a man like me, mid-30s, rough hands, dark circles under my eyes, looked like he hadn't smiled in months. Instead, she asked quietly, "Are you married?" I blinked. Was. "Not anymore." She nodded, as if she'd already guessed. Then she said the words that stopped me cold. "I crave a husband like you. Would you say yes?" I looked at her, really looked, and saw someone who was just as tired of life's disappointments as I was. Someone who'd been let down enough times to lower her voice when asking for something she thought she didn't deserve. I let out a breath and shook my head, almost laughing. "Do I deserve that?" I asked. Her eyes softened. And right there, on that cracked asphalt curb, something shifted. She reached for my hand and held it, even though it was calloused and cold. "You deserve someone who sees you," she said. "Maybe we both do." The next hour passed like a dream, 2 broken people sharing stories over lukewarm coffee, strangers no longer. She told me about a fiancé who'd left her the week before her wedding. I told her about my little girl and how hard it was to feel like I was enough. We laughed. We cried. We sat quietly and listened to the sound of the wind, each word, each silence stitching something back together in us. When she finally stood, she squeezed my hand once more. "Daniel," she said. "Don't say no so quickly next time." She drove away, but something of her stayed behind, a reminder that no matter how broken we feel, kindness can still bloom in the cracks. The next morning, my daughter woke up early and climbed into my lap, wrapping her tiny arms around my neck. "Daddy," she whispered. "You're my hero." And for the first time in a long time, I believed her. Because the truth is, we all deserve love. We all deserve someone who sees the good in us even when we don't. And sometimes, it takes a stranger on a quiet night to remind us just how much we matter. So if anyone ever asks you if you'd say yes, to love, to hope, to trying again, don't ask yourself if you deserve it. You do. We all do.